Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a reason.
I just never heard my name by a WWE announcer's voice. That's really cool. Sheamus is here with us. He's a former world champion. He's wrestling tonight at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. And right now, it's, I think, possibly the very first Sheamus, until I get Sheamus Heaney, probably the only Sheamus to Sheamus interview we've ever had on Canada. How you doing?
I'm doing well, fella.
Good to see you.
Strong Irish name you have there, man. Should be proud of it.
What the heck did your mother give you growing up for breakfast?
A load of oatmeal, a load of Weetabix, and plenty of chicken breasts.
Really?
Absolutely.
Did you always want to be a wrestler?
Ever since I can remember. Ever since I was like 5 years old. I grew up watching the World of Sport on ITV, BBC back home.
Yeah.
I was infatuated with it. And then the mid-'80s, Sky One opened up in the UK and Ireland, and they brought the WWE with them. And I was just blown away by it. And it's just, ever since I saw my first show on television, it's just all I've ever wanted to do.
Right.
And it's been a dream come true. I've just come off the back of WrestleMania in Extreme Rules with Triple H, putting him on the sidelines, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And now I'm tonight in the Air Canada Centre at Raw. I'm taking on John Cena, WWE champion, because I'm pretty much upset that I'm not over the limit. The pay-per-view this Sunday in Detroit, I should be wrestling for that WWE championship, but I think I've been handed a bad hand.
Oh, yeah. What's it like when you go out and the crowd goes mad? What's that like? What's that feeling like?
Well, it's fantastic that the thing is, they go mad in a different way for me. Like, obviously, John Cena and Randy Orton are pretty much very popular with the fans, but I always get a negative reaction. But but to be honest with you, Sheamus...
But playing the bad guy, or being the bad guy, is always a lot more fun than being the good guy. Come on.
Well, the thing is, I don't play up to anybody. I'm not out there to appease the crowd or just cheer for the crowd. I'm there for myself. And
that's right. That's the way we work.
Exactly. Sheamus has worked that way.
That's right.
But it's actually proved very popular for me because, I mean, within a couple of months I was WWE champion. I took the WWE by storm, and I'm just rising through the ranks and nobody can stop me. So whatever I'm doing is working, Sheamus, so I'm very happy with it.
Do you sometimes have pinch me moments? Like, I mean, you're talking about when you were a kid and you started watching WWE and then you become your world champ.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Well, our schedule was so busy, it's very hard to pinch yourself. I mean, we were going into WrestleMania, which was fantastic. There was like over 70,000 people there. It was unbelievable. But then we went to the European tour. We went all over UK, Ireland, France. Then we went from there. We came back for a pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. Then we went to Mexico, and now we're here in Canada. So you don't really get an opportunity to pinch yourself because it's just pretty much go.
But you've only been home. You were saying to me off camera that you've only been home to Dublin twice in 3 years.
I think actually, three times in 3 years. But once was on holiday, but the other two were actually to work WWE live events in Dublin and Belfast. So. But it's great, you know. I mean, the atmosphere, the shows are great. They're PG shows. They're family entertainment. I mean, during we're actually over in Europe when the volcano hit, and we're down in France, you know, and we had to.
Do they enjoy wrestling in France?
What?
Do they enjoy wrestling in
France?
They
love it. They go crazy.
Really?
Europeans love wrestling. The
WWE
is huge. It's
everywhere.
Everywhere. It's growing. I mean, we're going to Japan. We're also doing a tour of Australia, New Zealand too, and. I mean, people can't get enough of it. The shows over there, the venues were sold out. The fans are phenomenal. They're loud as anything I've ever imagined. From any game, whether it be rugby, which is one of my favourite sports, to your American football, to baseball. So, but it's just phenomenal. But we were over there when the volcano hit, and we actually had to go from south of France. We took a bus all the way to the north, do another show in France. Then we actually took a ferry over to London, drove from London to Holyhead in Wales, Wales over to Dublin, Dublin to Belfast, because, you know, WWE Universe, which we call our fans are called, they make the sacrifice to come to our shows, and we wanted to repay that. You know, it'd been easy for us not to do those shows, but because we're such, you know, we dedicated to our fans,
because you remember what it's like to be a young fan.
Absolutely.
You never forget your roots, Sheamus.
Absolutely, I never forget my roots.
Sheamuses never forget their roots.
Absolutely. Even though I got a H, which is slightly better than yours. I don't know. Yours seems a bit flat. I mean, I checked the spelling on that, Shane.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm putting an H in fast, because I think that's about the only difference between you and I.
That would be a good call. Well, you think so? I saw you actually working out there earlier on. They're doing a couple of pull-ups. I was well impressed. What I didn't see was your workmates actually holding your legs as you were pulling yourself up. That was the one you didn't see on
It was
camera.
actually Olympic gold medalist Ashley McIver.
And she did a good job pushing it, holding you up too. That was pretty impressive, to be honest with you. Very impressive.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
there you go.
How wonderful that we had it handy.
What you can't see is the person helping pushing them up. That's the key there. That's the key.
I think you've already said that, Sheamus. There we go.
I just want to make sure people who are just tuned in.
It's great to meet you.
Absolute
Good luck
pleasure.
tonight.
Great. I'm looking forward to coming to the Toronto, the Air Canada Centre tonight and taking on John Cena. Toronto's a great city. Canada's a great country, but as I said, the fans more than likely won't be with me, but that doesn't matter to me because I'll still come out.
The Sheamus will be with you.
I'll be coming out on the winning side, fella.
There you go. Great to see you. Come back anytime.
Thanks a million.